So he asked a question. He cited Tosus. When the Maharal on Nun Dalid, second column, quoted Tosus' question, which we didn't understand the question. Makshihiksha betosus. The Gemara said, the Chazali quoted the Gemara that for three averos a person, if he's involved in Mechanashem L'Chavero, Malbnei Chaver Rabim, and he's Baalei Shesish, commits adultery, he goes to Gehenna and he doesn't ascend. So he wanted to explain why. Because these three areas identify a person as someone who is not within the physical realm. Shem, name is destiny. Destiny is the spirituality. That's Simchan Hashem. Penei Chavero, that's Tselem Elokim. Tselem is not the physicality of the person. That's like there's a spiritual aura that a person has. That's a spiritual profile. The third, he says Ish v'Ishto. There you're combining the what? The chomer. The woman represents the chomer, and the husband represents the tzura. The tzura is more the profile, and the woman is the physicality. So when you blend the two, that's what we said. This is bora sosun chosun the kala. It's like the infusion of the soul into the neshama. So Tosa asks a question about mitzvah. Seems that a person who commits adultery doesn't come out of Gehenna. David said to those who embarrassed him, he says, you that you embarrassed me publicly, you have no share in the world to come. But a person who commits adultery, the death penalty is chenek, is strangulation. I mean, so as we said, the question is not a question. He's saying something interesting. He says, here we speak out, one doesn't ascend before Olam Habo. Aval hachtel kama b'Olam Habo kishekvar. It's a typo. You say this, Mike, you're into the typos. Kishekvar. Kishekvar bote lo gehenim. Ki ein gehenim lo osid. At the end of time, there's no Gehenna any longer. Right? When the world will be recreated, there's no place for Gehenna. There's no Gehenna. Which means after resurrection, after people are recreated into this new world, what's the value of Gehenna? Right? Because in that existence, there's no void. Gehenna represents void, vacuum. That's the perfect world. So if that's the case, those who didn't deserve to continue, they're gone. The neshamas are gone, the Gehenna is gone, everything's gone. It's like it never existed. All that exists from that time going forward is only the new existence. He's saying something. He says, then the person who committed adultery could have a share. The Rosh Hashanah, he says, one we should list other things. Because the Gemara says in Rosh Hashanah, people are heretics. The person doesn't believe in God. It says also, he descends, it doesn't come up. He says those people, person denies God's existence. He says that person will never come back. How could you have a relationship with God? You never believe it existed. These people, they believe in God, except they did the wrong thing. So therefore, after Gehenna is botil, he says just the opposite. They will be there. The Rosh Hashanah says Gehenna will come to an end, but they will not. They will suffer for it forever. Aval Yosid Nira Loma Ki Kshara Chotim Olim Chozim Leireid Ve'elugim Ein Olim Achkibulu Mishpat Shelhem Upir Zeikar Kashet Tovin Divrei Chochma. He's saying something else. Other sinners, they could come up, they ascend, and then the Chozim Leireid, and they descend. These people Einim Olim, and watch they will again descend. Chozim Leireid. Vein larach is rak b'shadei ikra chochem yuchlovin eif gimel aver se yordim l'gehenim veinam olim v'lo sheina olim rak ad olam habo. Okay. Let's go to the next paragraph. Masha'oma noach lo l'odom shova lo sofik yeshasish. David said to those who embarrassed him, it's better to be in violation of sofik yeshasish. Hikshav toises t'lom enokat sofik yeshasish. Why do you say sofik? She's questionably a married woman. Right? He He says it's better to be in violation of Sofik Ish. Then he said, no, a person who comes on a definite Ish, he has a share in the world to come. First he says it's better to have relations with a Sofik Ish than Malbnei Chaver B'Ravi. Then he says, why? Because a Boal Ish Yesh Lo Chel Mabo. A Boal Ish Yesh Lo Chel Mabo. Malbnei Chaver B'Ravi Me'el Lo Chel Mabo. So first he says what he did wrong was Sofik Ish. Then what he says, and why is it worse? Why is one worse than the other? Because if you had come on an Eishes Ish, even Vadi Eishes Ish, you have a share in the world to come. So why did he start off with a Sofik Eishes Ish? He should have said, Habol Eish Ish Bechenek. Right? And he has a share in the world to come. Like he came back afterwards and he said, Bol Eishes Ish, Mash de Afilu Eishes Vadai. He says when people slander people, other people say, it's like water off at a duck's back. Doesn't concern them. They don't feel, they're not even embarrassed. So when a person goes and says something to someone else, it could be insulting, embarrassing. It's not simple. When he said it, it's not simple he's going to embarrass him. Embarrassment is determined by the person, how he takes it. Right? When a person embarrasses another, it's not necessarily it's going to evolve into definitely embarrassment. It's questionable. Some people, they have thick skins. There's an expression in Yiddish. Alan speaks Yiddish well. You spit a guy in the face and the guy says, is it raining? That's how thick his skin is. You understand? So when you embarrass him, it's like water off duck's back. That means nothing. Howard remembers that from the catering. Okay. One second. Lefiach kom an nochel lodem shiov al sofik eshesish to sofik gabkem li sofik malbim. Lo shach lo mamutav shiov al eshesish min malbim. Sheze pshito. The malbim lo avi rak sofik. Malbim is only embarrassing a person is only a sofik. Ve'elu ilu be'eshesish havi vadai. Ulekach om an nochel shiov al sofik eshesish min malbim. Ve'ashta achomer lo mitzad shezeh. Hachomer, the graveness, lo mitzad shezeh vadai v'zeh sofik. Avdom nishidiyoda ba'atzma shoyim malbim also. Lefichoch komar afil ave eshesish vadai. Hashanami have malbim vadai. David definitely knew when they brought up this issue. When he made his statement, they definitely embarrassed him. Because they would bring it up every time. So every time when they bring it up, they already saw they embarrassed him last time. It's always an embarrassment. Okay, we'll continue.
So the intention of embarrassing somebody is not the avera.
It's the reality, embarrassing.
Even though your intention is to embarrass somebody.
No, even if it's inadvertent, do you know if a person is being embarrassed?
I'm saying
Person makes a. You don't know. You don't know. Sometimes you do know. Sometimes you do know. That is a story I told over Nesivos Olam with the shoemaker in Vilna at the wedding. You know the story. Okay, there's no question. The man's daughter's wedding, and you want to show him that he doesn't belong there, right? Because that he's a beggar. No, this is not a place you make a wedding. So I told Rabbi Nesivos Olam said he questions whether this man's neshama was at Sinai. That's how evil it was, the act. Okay.